So how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now in this video I just want to briefly go over my trading journal just to show you each and every trade I took this week on this short trading week. Now as you know, it is a holiday week because of Christmas on Monday and the volume was pretty low, so I did not take very many trades and I still ended up having a red week. I think I was kind of guilty of attempting to trade some very slow price action, and it probably would have been better to stay away. But I was still trying to be selective. I was still taking only A+ setups. So I'm going to go ahead and break those down for you in a second. But first of all, I just wanted to point out the year to date on the SPY. This was a fantastic bullish year. My long-term SPY shares are loving it. I mean, just looking back, 2022 was such a bear market, recession year, whatever you want to call it, and then 2023 was like the exact opposite. So that's always good to see. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at my Notion journal here, and let's go ahead and get into the first trade, which was on AMD. Now, I wasn't even at my home setup for this. I didn't even record it. I was at a friend's house, but I still made a few bucks. I think I just traded one contract. I traded a break and retest. Looks like I didn't even add any comments to this. I'm not sure why, but yeah, basically this was a support level on AMD. I did kind of a nice break and retest and then closed above it, so it basically formed a nice bull flag right at the level, so I went along here and it had some really decent momentum up to this next level here, so I took it off just after a couple of minutes and I just made a few bucks on this. It was not much, but still a green trade. So next trade was on the Dow. I've been trading the Dow more often recently. I kind of like the way it moves, I think it works pretty well with my strategy. It seems like it's not quite as manipulated as maybe ES or NQ, or I don't know, maybe it still is, but I want to trade the Dow more in 2024. But basically this was a similar setup, break and retest of a key level, went long here, and then I scaled out after I was above a 1-to-1, and then I could have held on, or I tried to hold a few runners, but they came back to break even, so I was stopped at a break even, but then sure enough it got another push to the upside. So I was hoping to make a little more on that, but I only made about 70 on the Apex account. And then Thursday was not such a great day. I felt like I was taking decent trades here. I took 2 losses in a row on ES. It was like the same setup. These are both good break and retest setups that fit my criteria, but the price action in the markets this week, especially today, was very slow and choppy. So basically I had support here, we got above it, retested it, closed above it nicely. I went long here. I got to move up to high a day, but we never broke, so I didn't scale out. And it came right back down and it stopped me out. I mean, you can just see the low volume in these candles. They're barely moving a point each. And then here I went for it again. We had a very nice close above VWAP and everything. So I went long here and I was basically instantly stopped out. So 2 losses in a row on ES. And then I took a very small loss on NQ. I was basically just going for the demand bounce off of a key zone. Let me show you my entry here. It bounced off prior day close. It looked like it was bouncing off demand, so I went long here with only 1 micro. I was just going to try and hold it for a big move up to the highs. And right here, I thought it was going to get that move up after it bounced off the prior day close again, but then sure enough, it stopped me out. So I had to call it a day there. And then sure enough, yesterday on Friday, I took 1 trade and happened to be a loser on Meta. There was some very aggressive downside in the markets yesterday, but it happened, of course, right as I left for work. Yeah, so this was a very good-looking break and retest on Meta. This was a major level of support turned into resistance. I went short here, was looking for the break of the lows, and then sure enough, goes right up, breaks above VWAP. I stop out right here, and then it comes all the way back down and breaks the lows. It's like, can you name a worse trade scenario on a Friday? Like that, this is not how I wanted to end the year, but I did. It's my fault for trading this action, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So yeah, I had a red week. Not what I wanted, but it is what it is. And yeah, very excited to start trading next year. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for today. Just wanted to make a quick recap going over my trades. I honestly did not even want to make a video, but I still want to be consistent with this 1 video per week then. So yeah, I'm ready for this year to be over. I'm ready to jump into 2024 and see what the year holds. And like I always say, if you have any advice for me as a trader, please feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I would love to read it and reply to you, because I'm well aware that there's quite a few things I need to work on still. There's some bad habits I need to break. That's exactly what I'm going to do in 2024. And thank you all for the support on the channel this year. It means a lot to me, and it really does encourage me to keep on making this type of content. So stay tuned for more videos this upcoming year. So that's going to be it for today. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.